Hello everyone, TJV here, and today I'm going to be talking about more vanosscrew drama. It is January of 2023, so this is the first video that has anything to do with commentary, drama, or the vanosscrew in the year 2023. I have a strong feeling we're going to be doing this for a couple more years.
Hocus pocus, there's pizza on your focus.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in and everything to watch this video. I am going to sit here and say there are things I'm going to be talking about in this video that I'm not going to go really into depth for. That's more for a future video, its own video, a live stream or something, but I will bring that up as we go along. But before I get into any of that, if you want to talk to me directly, DM me, talk about it with other people who are interested, or just want to join my Discord to support me, the link's down in the description below to join that Discord, and you can DM me once you join the Discord and say whatever you want to say to me, ask me any question you want to ask, and please be nice. And I'm just going to say please be respectful to all parties involved. Don't harass, dox, or anything, people to do with the drama, people who have opinions on the drama, anybody. Just try to be respectful, especially down in the comments. I appreciate it, and let's get right into the drama. First thing I'm going to be talking about is ohmwrecker versus Delirious, their civil case that they're happening. Ohm is suing Delirious. If you don't know anything about this, please go check out the videos I've made previously about it, so you're just more up to date on everything. But if you already know that Ohm is suing Delirious, and that there's filings, and they're going through the process, and it's slow, then you pretty much know everything you need to know for me to tell you this information. And the information I have to tell you is that Toy Bounty Hunter ended up making a stream where he went over the most recent filing. I'm gonna go more in depth on this filing either in its own video or in a future live stream, so I'm not gonna get really into it, but I'm gonna try to say it as fast as I can to get through this. So pretty much the most recent filing is Delirious and his attorneys are trying to have the judge reconsider having the whole case and the jurisdiction be in North Carolina and not in Illinois. ohmwrecker's home state is Illinois, while Delirious' home state is North Carolina, and currently ohmwrecker is suing Delirious, so therefore it is in Illinois. Delirious and his attorneys don't really want that, and they submitted a filing. I'm not really going to talk too much about what's in the filing, but I am going to give like a quick opinion. If you went to go watch Toy Bounty Hunter's stream, you would have seen a lot what's in the document anyway, so you can go watch that early before I end up talking about it in its own separate video or live stream. But two things I'm going to point out. One, yes, I'm in the most recent filing. They name dropped me yet again. But the main thing I'm going to say here is that the purpose of Delirious and his attorneys submitting this filing was to have the judge reconsider where jurisdiction is going to lie, and they didn't really do that. So if it ends up coming out that the judge says, sorry, it's going to happen in Illinois, ohmwrecker and his attorneys have jurisdiction about this, blah, 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 whatever, I'm not really going to be too surprised, because Delirious and his attorneys in the filing decided to go into things that I would imagine would be saved for like the trial, depositions, and all this other stuff, but they put it out super early. So they brought up a lot of facts, a lot of information, a lot of screenshots. They sourced it very well, and a lot of the information that they're telling is factual and is true for the most part. But I don't think that this was done right. Like, if you're going to argue jurisdiction, argue why it should not be happening in Illinois. I mean, look at previous court cases, bring them up and say, okay, this happened here and blah, 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 blah. And I don't think that it's going to be fair for Delirious and the attorneys. Like do something like that where you're trying to actually argue why the venue of it being in Illinois is not a proper venue. And I don't think Delirious attorneys really did that well. So again, not saying Delirious is going to lose the entire thing, and he wasn't going to lose the entire thing just because of jurisdiction, but they are trying to give as much advantage as they possibly can to Delirious because, well, they're his attorneys. So I don't think it is necessarily a good filing by Delirious, but I don't know. Maybe it's going to win over the judge. They're going to see all this information and be like, even though all this has to do with stuff we're going to talk about later, it doesn't really have anything to do with jurisdiction and where it's going to be held and showcased and everything. So yeah, that is my quick opinion. I'm sure once I go more into depth with it and everything else and break it down and have conversations with you, my opinion maybe could change, but I'm not saying the filing is bad. By all means, I'm just thinking a lot of it's misplaced, and there could have been more of a focus on, hey, we're not wanting this to be in Illinois, not, oh, this happened, and that happened, and this video happened, and blah, 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 that happened, and this happened. Okay, but you're trying to get the judge to reconsider your previous filing about it not being in Illinois. And this is this filing is just like, it's like if you accidentally misplaced one of your filings and submitted the wrong one. It almost seems like that. That's the best way I can put it. If you want to go check it out early, go check out Toy Bounty Hunter's stream. He went over it, and you can catch yourself up and study before the big exam where I'm going to go over it, whether that's in a video or a live stream. But if not, just wait for my video or my live stream. I will present all the documents, go over every single page, and talk about it in a future video or live stream. Let's move on to the next thing. So the next thing, I'm going to be talking about the smaller information before I get into the bigger one. I'm going to save that for last. But Minilad and Twitter. So I had this sent to me. Let me pull it up. Shugo ended up DMing me, and I've gotten this DM before, I believe, but this one was more recent. Pretty much saying, hello, I did some research, and I don't know you covered this. Minilad was search banned on Twitter. This is probably one of the reasons he quit Twitter. And what this ends up showing is that at Minilad with 3Ds, yes, that is his Twitter account, was search banned. This type of ban causes your tweets to be hidden from the search results entirely, no matter whether the quality filter is turned on or off. This behavior includes hashtags as well. This type of ban seems to be temporarily limited for active accounts. So yeah, Minilad was search banned, meaning if you went to go search Minilad or any of the keywords in his tweets, none of his tweets would ever show up. I'm sure you could find the exact account by typing in at Minilad and everything like that, but it was a lot harder for people to see him on Twitter. Now, I really wish Instagram and other places like that would do the same thing with his accounts, because there's still a lot of young followers following Minilad. Honestly, his entire YouTube account should be doing the exact same thing. But regardless, the search ban, that happened. Did not ever cover this, I believe. So there you go. I covered it. Moving on. And the last thing I'm going to end up covering is the whole Vanoss and Nogla trying to get Delirious unbanned. And these are the exact tweets that were tweeted out by Nogla and Vanoss to Elon Musk. Now, Evan's tweet wasn't to Elon Musk. I'll start with that. I want H2O Delirious to be unbanned so I can publicly tweet him when he doesn't reply to my texts. Also for his Gmod Sandbox birthday cards. That tweet wasn't to Elon Musk, but oh my god, a lot of the replies were adding Elon Musk, telling him to unban. Like, it's a lot. I'll show you right now. This is a lot. This is a lot of people sitting here adding Elon Musk to get Delirious unbanned. Why? Because they're fans of Evan Vanoss, and they believe that this guy who's made alt accounts to harass, dox, and disrespect ohmwrecker for whatever reason and go to that far of extremes should have his Twitter account unbanned. Pretty much saying, hey, you screwed up, but we gave you a slap on the wrist where your Twitter account was temporarily banned, and you're allowed to have it again and do whatever you want. Yeah, no, I don't think it should happen at all. And before you get mad at me saying, hey, Delirious deserves to have his First Amendment right, there's already people on Twitter that's arguing that he should have a First Amendment right to go on Twitter and say whatever he wants. I'm sorry, but if you break Twitter rules, they can ban you. Therefore, you no longer being able to talk on that account. Now, if you make more alt accounts, like Delirious did, it can get you in some legal trouble. That is the whole reason ohmwrecker is going after Delirious, because Delirious made alt accounts to harass, dox, and spread around a lot of information about Ohm, trying to get more and more people to find out bad information, whether it's true or not true, about Ohm. Nogla ended up saying, yo, at Elon Musk, can you unban H2O Delirious? So yeah, Evan and Nogla are both pushing to have H2O's Twitter account unbanned, with Nogla specifically adding Elon Musk. Okay, so why are they doing this? Why do they think that this could happen? Blah, 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 blah. Now, there was somebody who ended up tweeting this. It seems like Elon Musk has forgotten about this, and I think this is kind of where it all came from, because Elon Musk sat here and said, should Twitter offer a general amnesty to suspended accounts, provided that they have not broken the law or engaged in egregious spam? But Delirious is actively in a civil case right now that has to deal with a lot of legal stuff, and his Twitter account is associated with all of that. Authorities and lawyers are looking at Twitter accounts and Twitter DMs. I don't see Delirious' account being unbanned, especially if law enforcement or attorneys or someone in a legal status is going through Delirious' Twitter accounts and all the alt accounts. I don't see Delirious' account being unbanned at all, and I don't think it should be unbanned. I mean, just look at this for a second, try to take away all the stardom and the fandom and the prestige of H2O Delirious and how great he is. Trust me, I want him to be able to succeed in life and be happy and all this other stuff. I don't know if all the allegations are true about Delirious. I'm not saying that they're true. I would need to see some evidence before I can firmly say, okay, yes, I believe that to be true. But just listen to me. If some random guy made all of these alt accounts to harass, to dox, to spread around misinformation, some true information, but also misinformation, and to do all of this for months and months and months on end, knowing very well he's a full-grown adult, he's in his mid-30s doing this, would you forgive that mid-30s adult for doing that? Would you forgive that person? Now, again, this is where everyone's going to have different opinions. Some people really do believe they can forgive Delirious for that and do believe he should have a Twitter account back. And that's completely fine. But I don't think it's fair to sit here and diss on people who believe, no, Delirious is not trustworthy to have a Twitter account. He's on YouTube. Let him be on YouTube. Maybe he has an Instagram or some other account, a TikTok. He can have whatever he wants, but he's not allowed to have a Twitter account because he's shown that he misused Twitter in a very malice way, and now he's in legal trouble for that. So, again, please be fair if people have the opposite opinion against Delirious. Yes, even the quote-unquote good guys screw up sometimes. They made a mistake, and Delirious made a mistake. Ohmwrecker, on the other hand, and I know some people are going to be commenting this, did he ever make alt accounts? No, it's never been confirmed he's made alt accounts. We know Delirious has because, one, he admitted to it, his girlfriend Liz Katz admitted to it, and it's actually showing up in legal court documents that, yes, he did do it. So yeah, there you go. I don't think that this was like Vanoss and Nogla being desperate to get Delirious and his Twitter account back, because honestly, Nogla and Evan, they tweet at Elon Musk. They use Twitter a lot. It's no big deal that they're tweeting at him about this, really, but it is interesting to point out and for everyone to have their opinions. It seems like everybody on Twitter is agreeing with Evan and Nogla. Yes, he should be unbanned. I'm very curious in the comments where everybody stands on this. Me personally, I don't believe Delirious should have a Twitter account back because he did screw up and everything like that, and he's going to have to pay the price for all that stuff, but I don't believe he should have a Twitter. I don't think he should end up being, like, sentenced to death for it or go to jail for it or anything like that. No, he massively screwed up. He's going to have to answer that between the lawsuit of Ohm and himself, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, guys, that's the entire video. I will be going more into Ohm and Delirious civil case in the most recent filing in a future video or live stream. I will try to update you guys as soon as I can, but try to subscribe and turn on notifications so if it does pop up, you can see it and you can join, especially if I'm doing a live stream. I want more people to show up so we can have more people in the chat, have more conversations, and that would be great. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you go down in the description below, join the Discord, and talk about it. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like button. Thank you guys for watching, and yes, I know if you've been looking at the Green Bay Packers stuff, I am so upset they didn't make the playoffs. Don't push it in my face. Lions will get you back next year.